Take your finger and place it just 1 centimeter in front of your ear. Press gently. You feel that tiny heartbeat? Most people have no idea what that pulse really is, but for someone like me with Moyamoya, that tiny little pulse is the lifeline that saved my life. Today is World Moyamoya Day, and I'm going to explain the rare brain condition most people have never heard of. Moyamoya is a Japanese word that means puff of smoke, and the reason why it was named that is because it's how it shows up on an angiogram. It gets that name because on an angiogram, the tiny, fragile blood vessels show up like a puff of smoke. It means the main arteries supplying the blood flow to the brain become narrowed or blocked. So what the brain does is it tries growing tiny backup blood vessels to keep the blood flowing. The problem with those backup vessels are they are tiny and fragile and sometimes cannot be enough. That can increase the risk of strokes, mini strokes, seizures, weakness, numbness, and other neurological problems. That is where brain bypass surgery comes in. Very similar to a heart bypass, but it's for the brain. And it blows my mind how they actually do it. So that artery that I told you to feel is actually very important. It's the STA, which means superficial temporal artery, and it is one of the most important arteries when it comes to brain surgery. In a direct bypass, surgeons take the STA and connect it to an artery in the brain called the MCA, or middle cerebral artery. That surgery is called an STA to MCA bypass, and that's what I've had done twice on both sides. There is also an indirect bypass. Instead of connecting the STA directly to another artery, surgeons will take the STA and lay it on the brain. Then over time, the brain can grow tiny blood vessels from that, which are much safer than what Moyamoya does. Most people will feel that pulse near their ear and never think about it again. But for me, that tiny heartbeat you feel right there just in front of your ear, it means something completely different. It means Moyamoya, survival, and what I've gone through to be here today to tell this story. So today, for World Moyamoya Day, put your finger just in front of your ear, feel that pulse, and remember the words Moyamoya, and have a very happy World Moyamoya Day. Thank you.